Hello everyone, this is Zooc and today I'm bringing you a new drawing video. This one is going to be a Skaven Warlord on top of a Brood Horror. If you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, which is the same situation I was in before I actually researched something to draw, I will explain it in a little bit. First off, I just want to say sorry for the absence of videos from my channel. I've been pretty busy the past week. After I put out my latest logo video, I actually got 4 inquiries which materialized into 2 commissions, one of which is very time sensitive. And so I've been spending most of my free time working on business-related things and didn't really have enough of it to draw for fun. So sorry about that. I'm doing my best here. But today I was looking for something to draw because I haven't done it in a while. And so I found a Warhammer character, something which I haven't done before. It is a Skaven. Skaven are a race of rat people. They were introduced in the Warhammer universe in 1986 by a person called Jess Goodwin. And they're a fascinating race in the sense that they're a chaos race. So kind of my favorite part, you know, I've expressed my admiration many times for the art style and the image that the Warhammer people working on Warhammer exhibit. The character designs, or some of them are absolutely brilliant, especially for the chaos races, the ones that look gruesome and disgusting and vile. They're really my favorite kinds of character concepts. So the Skaven race, again, is a race of man-sized rat people. They're characterized by treachery, basically everything that's wrong with humans. You know, backstabbing, lack of emotion, lack of devotion, lack of love. All they do is kill each other in between themselves and the clans in between them as well. And just backstab each other and hire assassins to kill each other. So they're a very vile race, really. They represent evil in its purest form, if you will. So the origins of the Skaven race, it says here in this article, are really unknown, but it is believed that they originated following a building project developed by dwarves and men, during which a mysterious stranger apparently cursed them, and so a rain of warpstone occurred which mutated all the rats and the newborn humans into Skaven. So the Skaven eventually eradicated the population of dwarves and men, took over the city and renamed it to Skaven Blight. And so that was, or it is believed to be, the starting point of the race within the universe. Warpstone is basically an agent, a fictional agent used in the lore. It's used by the Skaven and the undead. It's basically a stone that emits darkness, and it has various transmutative and alchemical powers, and so it's used by wizards and people and whatever to do all sorts of nasty shit to each other. So, kind of like that. Regardless, the Skaven are apparently worship one single deity, which is the Horned Rat. The Horned Rat is symbolically part of the Council of the 13, which is the ruling council on Earth in the material plane. A council which actually contains only 12 members, because the 13th one is the Horned Rat, which is not present physically there, but symbolically. So again, the council contains members of various callings, from wizards to warriors and whatever, and the society of the Skaven is divided into clans. There are about 5 main clans and several other smaller ones. They're constantly fighting each other. And there is a quote here that says, if the Skaven clans were to unite into one single entity, they would basically take over the world. But because they're too busy fighting and killing each other, that doesn't happen. So I guess it's a pretty good situation for the other races that don't have to deal with these plague-infested rat people. But the character design is really awesome for some of the creatures. Basically, the Skaven Warlord, which is a class within the cast of rat people, is riding a Brood Horror. And there's a short bio for the Brood Horror here on the Forge World website. If you hadn't caught on by now, this whole this drawing is based on a figurine that's available out there. It's the Skaven Warlord on Brood Horror. It's up for sale for £43.50 on Forge World, which is quite a bit. I mean, some of these character models are pretty awesome. If I had the money to buy all of this, I would like clean out their website, because they're great for reference, you know, for 3D models, for drawing, for anatomy, for all sorts of stuff. They're really awesome and well made. but they're also very, very expensive. So if I start buying, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to empty my bank account on Forge World, and I kind of don't want to do that. So the short bio for the Brood Horror is this. When the Beastmasters of Clan Molder spawn a pack of giant pox rats, there is occasionally one among them who will brutally devour the rest of the brood, growing fat and bloated in both strength and savagery, the twisted forms of its skin still visible as they writhe and claw at their fleshy prison. The so-called Skaven brood horrors are traded with the wealthier Skaven clans for many thousands of slaves and warp tokens for use as a war mount by especially powerful or ostentatious Skaven warlords, or goaded into battle to flail and crush the foe beneath their clawed limbs. I really love the character design on this creature. I think it's gruesomely disgusting, but also really awesome at the same time. I haven't actually seen a creature that resembles this, so I'm kind of surprised to find an original concept somewhere. But yes, it's really cool looking. Especially the disgusting growths on its limbs and the skulls embedded into its skin. I think it's really awesome. So, yeah. I'm hyped about Warhammer stuff. If only I knew anything about the universe, it would be an ideal situation, but I was already too old when this stuff actually became part of the mainstream culture, I suppose, on the internet and whatever. Even though it's not really mainstream, but it's definitely better known nowadays than it was when I was a kid, when I could have started out alongside everyone else. But yeah, all I can do is admire the art and occasionally reproduce a few of them, but that's about it. It's too late to start. So anyway, I'm just going to leave the drawing here. I'm going to get back to work. I haven't done a character bio or character history in a long time, so hopefully that was somewhat enjoyable for you guys. There's a lot of information here available on every single race in the Warhammer universe, so I'm sure that if you want more, you can read that for yourself, because if I were to read it, we'd be here for like 3 hours, and that's not doable. So thanks for watching. Please rate that shit, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Hopefully it won't be too long until I can make another one. See ya. Bye-bye.